Some trips give you memories. Others give you stories you'll tell for the rest of your life. Across the world, there are places where towering mountains, wild jungles, endless deserts, and powerful oceans create adventures unlike anything you've ever imagined. These are destinations that push your limits, ignite your curiosity, and reward you with unforgettable experiences. Today, we're counting down the top 10 adventure destinations every traveler should experience at least once in their lifetime. 10. Patagonia. Argentina and Chile, at the southern edge of South America, lies a land so wild and untamed that it feels like the end of the earth itself. Patagonia is a place where enormous glaciers meet towering mountains and where powerful winds sweep across valleys that stretch beyond the horizon. Every trail feels like an expedition into the unknown. Hikers from around the world travel here to experience the legendary routes of Torres del Paine and Los Glaciares National Park. Massive ice walls crack and collapse into turquoise lakes while condors circle high above snow-covered peaks. There are moments in Patagonia when the silence becomes so complete that all you can hear is the wind moving through the mountains. It is not simply an adventure destination. It is one of the last true wildernesses on the planet. 9. Interlaken. Switzerland's few places combine beauty and adrenaline as perfectly as Interlaken. Located between two crystal-clear lakes and surrounded by the towering Swiss Alps, this small town has earned its reputation as one of the adventure capitals of Europe. Travelers come here to skydive above snowy mountains, paraglide over green valleys, and canyon through rivers that cut deep into the landscape. During winter, the mountains transform into a paradise for skiers and snowboarders, while summer brings hiking trails leading to breathtaking viewpoints above the clouds. 8. Queenstown, New Zealand. If adventure had a capital city, it would probably be Queenstown. Surrounded by mountains and resting beside the waters of Lake Wakatipu, this New Zealand destination became famous for pushing travelers beyond their comfort zones. It was here that commercial bungee jumping first became popular, and even today, thousands of visitors leap from bridges and platforms suspended high above rivers and canyons. Jet boats race through narrow gorges at incredible speeds, while skydivers experience breathtaking views of mountains, forests, and lakes from above. 7. Iceland. There are destinations that feel different from the rest of the world. And then there is Iceland. Volcanoes, glaciers, waterfalls, lava fields, and black sand beaches create landscapes that seem more suited to another planet than to Earth. Travelers can hike across ancient glaciers in the morning and explore volcanic caves in the afternoon. Ice caves glow in brilliant shades of blue beneath massive glaciers, while steaming geysers erupt from the ground nearby. The famous Ring Road carries adventurers through landscapes that change dramatically every few hours. 6. Nepal. For generations, Nepal has represented the ultimate adventure destination for explorers and climbers. Home to 8 of the world's 14 highest mountains, including Mount Everest, the country attracts travelers seeking both challenge and inspiration. Trekking through the Himalayas means crossing suspension bridges above roaring rivers, passing ancient monasteries, and walking through villages that have existed for centuries. Every turn in the trail reveals another snow-covered giant rising above the clouds. Even travelers who never attempt Everest discover experiences that remain with them forever. 5. Costa Rica. Adventure in Costa Rica begins the moment you step into the rainforest. This small Central American nation contains an incredible variety of landscapes, from volcanoes and waterfalls to rivers and tropical forests filled with wildlife. Ziplining above the jungle canopy offers views of monkeys, exotic birds, and towering trees below. White water rafting sends travelers racing through powerful rivers surrounded by untouched wilderness. Surfers chase waves along both the Pacific Ocean and the Caribbean Sea, while hikers explore trails leading to active volcanoes and hidden waterfalls. Costa Rica proves that adventure and natural beauty can exist side by side in perfect harmony. 4. Namibia. Namibia feels like another world entirely. Endless deserts stretch toward distant mountains, while some of the tallest sand dunes on Earth rise hundreds of meters into the sky. Driving through the Namib Desert feels like exploring the surface of Mars. The towering dunes of Sossusvlei glow red beneath the rising sun, creating scenes unlike anything else on the planet. Adventure travelers can climb these giant dunes before sunrise and watch shadows move slowly across the desert below. Meanwhile, the Skeleton Coast offers shipwrecks, crashing Atlantic waves, and landscapes so remote they feel untouched by civilization. 3. Norway is a country designed for explorers. Massive fjords carved by glaciers cut deep into the coastline, while mountains rise dramatically from the sea. Travelers can kayak through waters surrounded by cliffs that tower thousands of feet overhead, or hike to famous viewpoints such as Trolltunga and Preikestolen. During winter, snow transforms the landscape into an Arctic paradise while the northern lights illuminate the sky above. During summer, the midnight sun provides endless daylight for exploration. Every road seems to lead to another breathtaking destination, and every turn reveals scenery more impressive than the last. 2. Antarctica. There are adventures. And then there is Antarctica. The world's southernmost continent remains one of the most remote and difficult destinations to reach. Simply arriving here requires crossing some of the roughest seas on Earth. Yet those who make the journey discover a landscape unlike anything else in existence. Giant icebergs drift silently through freezing waters while penguins gather along untouched coastlines. Whales surface beside expedition ships as mountains of ice rise from the sea in every direction. There are no cities, highways, or crowds here. Only nature in its most powerful form. Visiting Antarctica feels less like traveling to another country and more like visiting another world entirely. 1. Mount Kilimanjaro. Tanzania, standing alone above the plains of Africa, rises one of the world's most iconic mountains. Mount Kilimanjaro reaches nearly 6,000 meters into the sky, making it the tallest mountain on the African continent. Unlike many famous peaks, climbing Kilimanjaro requires no technical mountaineering skills, allowing ordinary travelers to attempt an extraordinary challenge. The journey begins in tropical forests filled with wildlife before passing through grasslands, rocky landscapes, and eventually icy slopes near the summit. Each day brings a completely different environment, making the climb feel like crossing several continents at once. Reaching the summit at sunrise and watching the first light spread across Africa below is an experience few people ever forget. Which of these adventure destinations would be at the top of your bucket list? Have you already visited one of them? Or is there another incredible adventure spot we should know about? Tell us in the comments below. If you enjoy exploring the world's most exciting destinations and unforgettable experiences, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you never miss our next adventure.